In this video, I'm going to show you how to build an easy sales CRM that allows you to move all your leads through a dedicated pipeline, see all your active clients at one glance, as well as all your former clients and lost leads. And every view is by person, so you can see your pipeline, your active clients, your former clients, and your lost leads. But you can also see this for other people and everything at one glance. So in this video, first we will build the database for this system, and then we will build the dashboard. For those who don't know me, my name is Leon and I'm verified by Notion with all of the 3 badges and the admin certificate. And here is the sales CRM build. By the way, you can duplicate this page that you currently see to your workspace. It is linked in the video description down below, so if you want to build alongside the video, just click the link and duplicate it to your workspace. In this chapter, I want to build the core database with you. First, let's see what we want to build. First, we have 3 views here. We have the pipeline, where you can see the different status, for example, prospect, discovery, proposal, negotiation, and here our one active or lost, and you can move every entry from status to status. Then we have our active clients, and also here and here everything separated by person. And the last view is our done or lost view, and here again by person you can see we have a former client, and here we have a lost lead, and everything by person. Now let's switch over and build this on the right side. First write /database full page. Then we want to give it a name, call it clients, and give it this cityscape icon. Now the first property that we want to add is we want to add a status property. And here we want to manipulate it because our first is not started, it's prospect. Then again, here we want to change this. Then the next status option is discovery. Here let's go for discovery. Here let's go for default. Then click on plus and add the option proposal. Drag it under here and turn this orange. Click on plus again and add negotiation. Drag this under proposal and make this yellow. Then for the complete options, we have one active, so our active clients. Click on plus, add done. These are our former clients. And last but not least, click on plus again and add the option lost. Drag it under here and make it red. So these are all our statuses that we need. Then what we need is we need a text property. And this property is called main contact. And this is the main person that we are in contact for a company. What we also need is, of course, for the contact, we need a phone property and we need an email property. Now, what we also need is we need a URL property. Rename this to website. Add a number property. Call this amount. And here we want to click on edit property. For the number format, here you can change it to your currency. I will go for euro. And then for the decimal places, go for 2 because it's a currency. What we also need is we need a person property called owner. This is the person that is responsible for this client. And we also need a date, and let's call this close date. The last properties that we want to add then are just our passive properties, like created time, created by, last edited time, and last edited by. And this looks very good. We just added all our properties that we need. So now that we have our properties, let's create our views. Now, what are database views? Database views are like lenses to look at the exact pile of data. First, we need a board view. Click on the plus and here select the board view. The board view allows you to easily drag items from one status to the next one. Here we can leave everything how it is, and click on done. Then we can click on group here, and on top here everything is okay, but we want to hide and pin some. We want to hide the done option completely. We want to hide lost and one active, but we want to pin those two so they appear here, but we don't want to do this for done. Then click back, and here we have the option to also add a subgrouping, and here we want to subgroup by the owner. Here we want to turn off to hide empty groups, so we even see if something has no owner, and that's it for subgrouping. We also want to add a sort for this view. We want to first sort by the close date ascending and then by the name ascending. For the filter, we will just, for the filter, click on add advanced filter, and here just filter by status is not, and here select the whole complete section. Last but not least, we also want to make sure that we display some properties. We want to display our, where is it? Our main contact here, our amount, and we want to, I just see, I forgot this here. So we also need another option here, add another text property and call this note. Go back to board, and now for property visibility here, display the note. In the meantime, I just added an entry to show you what this looks like, and here we can see for the proposal status, we can see that we have one company, and here we can see our main contact name, we can see the amount, and here we have our note, and here we can write, for example, this is a one-off project that lasts for 1 month. So after 1 month, I want to finish this. You can also write in here that you have a 12-month contract with your client and you will do XYZ on a monthly basis for them, and literally everything. So this is a note property where you can write in everything that you want that helps you. The last thing I want to do for this view to finish this off is go up here for this one, click on it. Here go for more options, sum and amount. Now we can see the summed amount for every auction. Let's say I have another item in here for 5,000 euros, then we would see 8,000 euros on top here. For the person, for the subgrouping, click on the 3 dots, and here we want to show also an aggregation, and here count all is good, and we can see how many items a person has. So if I would add another option here, you can see it changes to 2. The next view that we need is a gallery view. The gallery view is perfect for visual content where images matter. So let's click on plus here, select our gallery view. First select our cityscape icon and call this active. So these are our active clients. Then we want to open pages in SidePeek, and the rest is now for the car preview. We want to go for none in this case, but you can also make this the cover. Then you can go in here and add a page cover, for example, with the logo of the company, or you add another property like a files and media property where you put in the logo, and then you can select this property here, for example, this files and media property when you edit it, and then you can see the logo for the company here. In this case, I want to turn this off, but feel free to toggle this on to a specific property or the cover. For the grouping for this view, we want to group similar to the last view where we did it in subgroup. We want to group by the owner, and we want to unhide empty groups. For the sorting, we just want to sort by the name, and for the filter, we just want to filter by status is, and here select one active. For the property visibility here, we want to display 4 properties. We want to display the, the close date. We want to display the status, the amount, and the note. By the way, as I'm building this, also let me know which templates/dashboards you would like to see as a video here on the channel so that I build this. Just let me know in the comments down below. What we can quickly do is we can check if this works. Let me quickly rename this to pipeline. And let's say we want this client for ourselves. I can create this into one active. And now the client shows up here, but because I haven't selected an owner here, in this case, let's do it for me, I can see this client is assigned to me. Click on the 3 dots here. We also want to show the aggregation, and you can see I am accountable for one active client. Last but not least, we need a second gallery view. So again, click on plus and select gallery view. Again here, change this to side peek. For the card preview, select none and click on done. Then for the grouping, group by the owner, unhide empty groups and click back to the main menu here. For the sorting, we want to, in this case, sort by close date ascending, and we want to filter by, first click on add advanced filter, and we want to filter by status is either lost, either done or lost. For the properties that we want to display, they are the same as previously. We want to display the close date, the status, the amount, and the note. Here, let's quickly also show the aggregation here, and we are ready. Now, what we also want to do is we want to add a database template, because now we also want to display the icon every time that we create a new instance. So click on this toggle arrow here, click on new template, click on add icon, and select the cityscape. Then here everything is fine, and we can here click on set as default, and here now we can select the template to get this icon, and for every new page that we add, we get the icon by default. The last thing that we want to do is, because now the views look great, but we have this long organized list here, we want to click on customize layout and add a database layout. For the structure, we want to leave it as simple. We want to go for minimal inline comments. We want to turn page discussions off, and we want to change this to full width so we have more space here. Then click on the 3 dots in the property group and move it to the panel. And the first thing that we want to do is, for notes, we want to add this as its own section in the layout. Then we have the option to pin for properties, and here I want to go for status, then the amount, the close date, and the owner. And you can see this over here. Then here we have 8 properties left, and we also want to split them. So click on add section, call the first information and the second one background. And then everything that is passive, like last edited by, last edited time, created by, and created time in background, move this down. And then here we have main contact. Let's move this to the top. Phone, email, and website in the other toggle. And now I think this looks very great. You can click on apply to all pages. And here in the first view, we have the status, the amount, close date, owner, and the notes. So everything important here. And then we have the information, so the name, phone, email, and website here, and the background, which we can also hide here. By the way, if you don't want to miss videos like this, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Bye. But now that's it for this chapter. Let's move on to the next chapter. In this chapter, I want to build the layout with you. So first click on CRM and here press enter as often as needed to make this database disappear at the bottom. Then write hashtag, 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 followed by a space and call this clients. Then press Command Shift and the left arrow key to highlight everything. Press Command U, Command B, Command E, and turn this into a blue text. So now we have our heading, which says clients. Under here, write call out to add a call out. And by the way, if you're just following around and only looking and not building, maybe not by the time of the release of this video, but there will be a link to this free template where you have the database and the views as a link in the video description down below to my Notion Marketplace profile, where you can download/duplicate this for free to your workspace. Now, last but not least, add our 3 views. Write /link view of data source, then select the client's database, and first we want to see, I think I called it pipeline, but in this case it's word view. Let's call this pipeline. That is our first view. Click on the 3 dots to hide the title, then click on plus table. Here again, under suggested on our clients database, then we need our active view. And last but not least, we also need our done and lost view. And there you have it, a simple CRM system. If you also want to track your tasks in Notion, watch this video over here. Stay consistent.